doing? Yeah, Tucson. She done. Oh, no. Damn. They fucking with Cardi. Oh, they fucking with Cardi. They like Cardi, Lil. No, Monique is Barty. Mm-hmm. About a Louisville. Barty. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Ain't it fucking with the wrong one, cuz. It's a Barty party. I fuck with Barty. I don't fuck with no Dungeon Dragon. Birdo. Bird five. Bird to get that white ball off me. You about to come to Miami. Miami. Yes. We'll take the Nationals. But we taking the Nationals. Oh, the Nationals. You can add it 43. We want them. You know he Catholic. You know them white boy be Catholic.
On the shores of
Big
Lake
cross.
Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference
Hutchinson should be
contest
fired.
between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Damn, my hand's cold.
Hmm? To kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them's going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Return starts from the goal line. He gets popped quickly there. It's not a nice feeling Or a nice run back.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's a caught for the first.
Damn,
And he
bro.
gets this one up to the 40-yard
You
line.
do that shit.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time.
Sure.
A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They're going play action. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson.
Damn, bro.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass caught, 9-yard line.
How the fuck?
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Bro, how the fuck?
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Caught just shy of the goal line.
Ball, that nigga
He'll
catches
go
some
down
fake
shy
shit.
of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Sampson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Bengals nothing.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
No. Ready up.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Go. Hot 70. Hooker 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Now.
Looking quickly here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
A gain of 16 yards.
60 Eagles. 60
First down,
Eagles.
Cincinnati.
65 to 18. Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Okay,
So
ready.
a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther
Oh
60.
yeah, hell yeah.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase.
Ball.
And he'll get this forward to about the 28.
I'm trying to show you that shit yesterday.
Newsome bringing that play to an end.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Hot 70. Hot 70.
Oh my mama, them bitches gonna hurt, boy.
Back to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Sticking to the air here. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
That nigga whole face was down in the
Ready,
curve.
set.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
So we've got a time-ball game now as they send this away.
400.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're funny. He's talking about it. It's hot.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got space.
Bro, what the fuck?
Beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it.
Man, the drag routes is trash.
That one goes for
That's all
17
niggas
yards
do.
and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running here with Pollard on the pistol. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan.
Oh,
He's got his guys in the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal.
This time looking to throw. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Again to Sampson here up the middle. And he's going to have the touchdown. Let's see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. That's complete. Dialing up with
man, how somebody always fucking open?
all the way to the 3.
The fucking defenses are playing.
And goal at the Bengals 3-yard line.
Damn.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Sampson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Here's another for him. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
That shit dumb as fuck.
And here is Schmidt to send this away.
You can't tackle in this game.
Return
Kind of
coming from the
Mason's
6.
fucked up in this game.
Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Look where he was about to throw it.
Getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It was a good thing to hit him.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
8-yard pickup. First down.
Tight end going in motion here.
Cut 19. 7 Pirates.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
19. Buffalo 18. 65.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes the pocket. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down here. Need 8 on play.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. High percentage look for him. He's coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Picked up and on the move now inside the 20. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. And here is Schmidt to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a man right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's out the clear. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie things up at 14.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Airing it out to start this drive. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
A handoff here to Sampson.
Bruh, fuck, man.
And he's finally brought down at the 33. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
I know he running a stretch, dog. Come on, man. Nigga got nothing else.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun.
Son, what the fuck?
And they haul him down just a foot or two
Who the
shy.
fuck? Get the fuck out the game, bro. Because every time I look somebody wide open with your bitch ass. Who the fuck is this nigga, man? Get the fuck out. Boy, don't come in my fucking game no more, boy. Get out. Every time I look, somebody burning his
Pickup
ass.
of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to Sampson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here. Running right with Sampson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. They'll go, it's Pollard.
Thank you. God, down there about a cheat.
It's sent him packing after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Finds his man Chase. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
18 left. 60 Vikings. Victorious 70. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Second down, looking for options. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
I love that throw. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Throwing now on first down. He rolls to his right. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hey, check that.
Now we give to ETN running right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. Chased out to his right. Middle of the field, and he's got Chase. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bengals have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Okay,
We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
ready, go.
That's quickly out to Chase. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to number 1, Jamar Chase. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits him on the out route. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. 8 hot 70. Hot 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hold the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Trap 60. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
And incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's go. Drop roll 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They're in long for him here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Back to 60. Back 18. Rodwell. 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Steady.
He's dropping back to throw. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check. Go.
They'll run. ETN. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
19 Lions.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Now we just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Lions.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
I'm up 10 till I trying to get that dub. My QB selling. He playing dumb.
The Browns, nice field position here as they
Caught a
start
pick,
out
though. That's
1st
all
and
that
10.
matters.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Downfield, he's got Hutchinson. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here.
What?
Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
The kicker on for the extra
Moved up
point.
considerably, and the penalty makes this little more than a chip shot. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Browns 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll get it up to the 44. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
I got 2 minutes left.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN.
I got it rolled up.
Brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. But the defense gave him the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go.
48-yard line.
Ready.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Warriors 70, Timberwolves.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Strike. Cougar 19. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Rig alert. Steady.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ready, set, hut. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Cougar 19. 18 Pioneers.
ETN gets it on the draw. Escapes the defender. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That's 7 on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
And goal.
On the jump.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
60 Maverick. 60 Vikings. 6.
He'll look to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.